Onua 95.1 FM. Yeah, Junimo.
Pacho, good morning.
Good morning.
Me Pacho bibi aboko.
Pacho bibi aboko na we.
Me adomeso me ho ye pa.
Enyame ase.
First January me hu. First January Onua TV so.
Hey, ampo. Yeah.
And new year in kofa me hu na aka ho. O perform na me wo studio a me show live.
Oh, any a chef na see.
Nani.
So Felicia Osei media na just.
It was a privilege me to na me say, "Hey, senior man, hey." Ukunya performance baby wo him. It was massive.
But that's
it. Me no manager di nkomo we chiro ho na say, "No."
Okay.
What I say? I was saying this senior man one-on-one conversation.
Oh, nice.
If I should not, you know what saying.
Bibia dana kwem. Bibia boko.
Bibia boko. New year you mui.
Ye rem de near room. We had them cry room.
Oh yeah, room. Last year 2023.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, list for how say we our list or yeah. We
New Year resolutions is patron you be.
One you be. I didn't yeah.
Oh. Maybe I embrace it as it comes. Into no. I may have plans for new man but pass new a few may win the man true be saying
one true be.
That be.
This year's one true.
Over the years, na me titro and so me tro cram into me so.
Oh, to me this so.
Over the years that me tro but.
Today man now training been a day.
Previous years, no right?
Previous, yeah.
Maybe I meet me like I said this year. The main farmer sorry in year grow.
Say ya no kwa na wonga sorry.
As me hear no me see sorry back up the whole year. Into me realize is me tro cram into me this so. Very difficult when you're disciplined now into me this so.
I no cre. Now you see new year mu 1st January nko for say oh o ma she bibia egu ayi mbone kwa me dia cha me she bibia sia fresh nko for she ya she body count.
I know just so she you.
Sao.
I say no dia be kan. O she dey she.
Say new year dey new bibia.
Oh boy. Any money be wa she go enyi.
Na say no dey o she enyi.
O year the day enyi. Now she wa she nipa no.
Say my papa from my bra wo.
Oh dabi. Hostel.
Hey, me so me she you na say anhye.
Una refi and also wash but ono dey ni rain fee.
Okay, how that's what the list is so. What list is so. Over the years, how have you been?
I've been good. I've been working on myself, and my projects as well. And, yeah, we've been all right. And one amazing thing is, what's how you're consistent, Yeah.
I said, "Oh, try the beer, open so for your fans. Said a common deal of fans be brave. Doing music back then, no.
Yeah.
And doing music is here. When you say this era, getting a hit song, Diana.
I think that this era, not getting the hit song, no anything as compared to back then. And I think I said the reason why I make us getting a hit song anything this era is just say these days you don't struggle to do music. Back in the days, and there was even on San Albania studio choir recording editing because studio was very expensive. You need to go to a professional studio before you can record your songs. But Cecilia no say ABR or danky to ebim cry now or laptop and microphone back or cry. You can record the music. And, that is one thing. And I think Cecilia and social media be very easy. Because of social media, and it is very easy for anybody from anywhere to get a hit song and be all over the place due to the advent of technology. TikTok is backed. Before then, you need to be on radio, you need to be on TV, you need to be in the newspapers, and sana amount for any beba hunty. Those days, Ned and Basisia and the Enshada and yet to say back in the days. And back in the days, you needed to never say, oh, tenacity drink a tronium answer. But Cecilia, no, the vibe. Utimiko studio and as Utimiko catch a sound engineer be say, oh, on send you beat or send you beat. What vibe to the beat? Over here, you have something nice. You put it out there, and then before you realize you're all over the place.
But first, no, so the nentesa. Then to when you say a name, no, for sure, and nice and tronium.
Oh, Dabi. I'm on phone sure. Seminar, and I'm me being a producer as well. No, day in day out, me share many crop of artists. Omo bar studio, why? Omo per se beat our bono. now the mom then they almost vibe to the beats and then
No
come
my
up
BB.
into instantly and now say opeso jina ne now so na or ye BB freestyle or shene fama na wa record it.
What the call?
Yes, into almost shut down true. Now saying the and shut down true.
Now you say way of doing music and for you lazy.
Very lazy. Very, very lazy. Very lazy. Into what's that in swa san into ma yanyum ne ncha system no because yen two year bo and put the song together. Into
Emanenye munye
and you're rich. And you're rich. Into any many ya and producers no so they don't spend much time and said on ben mix ya master so they don't even waste time I mean they don't have time for that when you to nyum ni we no the effects be egu so na wa mix wa export ya ma quality wise is going down and then lyrics wise yeah it's not ya trying and also go for
na say na yesika ne na nkrofo pen fast na say your ho ne tell omo
hotel and after obi apese famous and many ya obi apese famous person will be go through the process because who see that cry foundation in your stronger dying no sign a beche the big drag yeah into we and share dying training like because of what we see on social media we you miss person me be into your pen and tem head in your na bantem yenya buy some few ways now we've been out of
me generation ni ye pentema ye famous na say mo pen no so I say me name nkrofo yeah, pray kakra.
What do you primo?
Yeah, pray.
Mo prepare.
Into ti eche hwe ya doing saying oh true.
Oh, say mom na so. Into there is not much that you can say about it, but I think say you take your time na ye nyom be a beboy.
Nche back then no.
Yeah.
Not being famous na edin.
Back then no answer na be yeah we say now it was a big deal. Inti no unim bibi inti that time na ye cherish ye celebrities no. We used to cherish our artists a lot because it's difficult to even see them. Inti say unya chance now who one we say cry so yeah.
But you say they are on friend cry baba.
Oh, we are all over the place. Inti no am I ho fun tem. Sana sisi ana kwa am I ho fun tem because uko social media sisi a obehu obi a into aya yen sheda your value na near the to celebrities so back then dwindle kakra akofom kakra
into susu senka obi a celebrity obi ka say yes obi a celebrity and kenuka so pp too much
o say there won ho tete kakra na amanfo feel unze okra wo dofu bi na all the time you don't get to see the person unhu na
no for the person.
Exactly. But and you say make us say be I am fire who sees you kakra, but I was say my yena. Exactly.
And internet to that no akote kakra no.
I know the here. And I could so and you say be a wakote say pese a man for be home, but then wakote in the sense that you are working on yourself.
Okay.
You need to work on yourself. Share okay, there ben now what can you do to improve all of that? Then you work on yourself. Then you reintroduce yourself back. Then you move.
Okay. It's Yesu sumpre. I know the who yam pa.
Yeah, Yesu sumpre.
But they be an almost more person, no more parties, baby. Say the parties na saying, also na say, you know, a woman say be a artist be a bonny more how a fair for shed out to turn and half friend more. It be an almost person, no one yes, united, and it's not to Thomas and friend more. But this day, no.
No more yeah.
But na mwana munko.
Elmoko, na man for.
Na camera ni ho.
Unse I don't know what time you are talking. I don't know what time you are talking about.
But na social media nya gidigidi na make one say no.
Oh yeah. Now parties for na man for parties. Na man for call. And those times it was more of the club parties.
Okay.
It was more of the club parties and people used to go as well. Into said yeah, what kind of social media and also I'm about so easy. Whatever is happening now, no, back then it used to happen as well, but because social media wasn't all over the place at that time, and America said, BBAC na back then you see, but because phone camera near the other that time it wasn't involved until now you my man
and
for
when the mincho no said the worker say ye pray aye nyum to say ye follow vibe no. I'm
Yeah.
sure say back then any now.
oh never whole but that time no and son a producer and as executive producer Rebecca said this guy is good and I want to work with him or her no now we tie wonyum and we say it has content like it holds water a product now all day but no you move like what should that na see plan ya it wasn't just about vibe and a vibe no so no ukonya vibe no when producer be any ho best send you beats these days no you send the beats like oh Charlie beat be our send those days and yen send the beat I was so co studio you work with the producer into no oh and you win oh okay into you create from scratch
Okay.
and a man bass and so no there were many unique artists back then but everybody was unique because me kwa adiana me die free fiaba na me pese o produce at the mame into and say be a mati wenyum na mati wenyum na pese or yes similar thing and mame everybody was unique in their own way well into ubetimi atie kwa de ubetimi atie brafo ubetimi atie Lord Kenya they
Obia one a different vibe.
they all sounded different
Obia.
but an upper but artist 5 in person me body but just look at 5 but artist 5 then look at the trend of their songs uti obenyum krabeka say we are Onua because we are all sounding alike sound yeah we don't put much effort into
it's a copy in the doso
copy in the
because we fire anything.
yeah yeah true very very true
from how everything is going they said the new era new old era next year no would you have plans on featuring any of these new artists?
Yeah. Me, I see myself as a bridge between the old and the new. That's how I see myself because I'm not like old time or Bradford time. Into I see myself as somebody I have experience with the old.
Yes.
And then I'm also experienced with the new as well. Into if you see if I have plans of working with the new artists, I've already worked with many of the new artists as well. Apart from meme songs and meme feature, I also produce for a lot of the new artists. I've produced for a lot of the new artists. Tulenke, Bogoble, Kofimole, Strongman.
Being a producer.
Yeah.
Being a producer and being a musician, no. Meaning na dia na edin.
Media anyedin mame and shada anyedin mame, but
I would say challenging,
which is and are more demanding. For the past, let me say, 6 years, it has been more of production. Production was taking much of my time. Made me akase producing, at me time kakra, but some akase juggling the two ni there and shada anything, mame, because I believe I'm very good at both aspects and I do it well. But production is taking me time for some time now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Last year, I Ephraim Beats,
okay.
And also a producer, or born a side producer. And I maybe to say, when you encounter experience, be say, at least be the new maba, or then you buy or has me seen a new way. Ever said, me beat him out. Why you be sad?
And you been a girl, the trial video, not the video, they took out. And I'm starting her course. Into you now producing you. It's yes, I know it happens. But sometimes you don't and you be beyond was so dear chaser because if you have said that Ephraim kind it beats me Abrel brand also. It beats me Abrel brand nasi. But the brand also a cheap baby and also come to me though. Yes. One artist from Nigeria came to me and the guy you can't music no nimu yet. And so scapa. So when he came, me I the talent no so na me I was sikano na me many that so I had to work for him, get my money and then on also the other project in the Babacon. Until you be sad, yeah. Most of the time, me family we say crunch him. My signature sound no me fan him. Then you just take yourself away. And I said also she money be who say be a Fimfim yeah. Then the ni ma what the word for fan ho na ho ultimate frame cry me to make us send me.
Then pakwan em bisa side na wa fa o signature anto so.
Em say na Adrian maso.
Kobe Bisao.
Kobe
Kabaka
Bisao.
Sanachin.
Oh, this type of song, you don't need the signature in this type of song. It was for the song, the beauty of the song.
Lady, they're not friend Bisan, and I what knew.
Oh, now my year confident, and I just overlooked it. And then, Charlie, let's move on. Now, wow, cause I mean, be some say, man, you do put money in my pocket. You don't feed me.
Baby.
And Sikana Meji, and he was able to sort certain things. So, at the end of the day, also saw dream.
Also, John.
Yeah.
Also, John, you any public can be brave. You're home better, no.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is nice. This is nice. You can new projects in myself.
Yeah.
Bosiakon.
Yeah, boy, Siakon.
Bosiakon.
So, ya Santini.
Annie.
Ufrikumase.
Annie.
Into him, boy, Siakon.
Annie. You didn't TJ chairman.
Exactly. Into Sana, also no a sacrifice.
Oh, yeah.
Into over the years, Ghana, your genre, hip life. I said, Yenshada and value.
And pay attention to it.
And pay attention to hip life. Be in a Nyama hip life.
You want to say, a penufonium.
Titanium, but which is very wrong. Most of these guys are doing hip life without even they realizing some way hip life. And they are only refusing to accept the tax that I'm doing hip life. Boys, ya project be me yeah. 7 songs now also. 7 songs in hip life songs. And the reason why I'm a title in the Boy Siakon because of the story of the Ashantis, where Boy Siakon had to sacrifice himself for the well-being of the Ashantis. And, I see this Boy Siakon project as a sacrificial project to get people to reconnect back to hip life, Ghanaians especially, to reconnect or to fall back in love with hip life. Into hip life cry cannot dream was sacrifice. You cannot dream was saying. Maybe I for the year, like so. Irrespective of whatever gains might come out of this project, it's just the sound that I wanted to be familiarized with the people. That is the purpose for this particular Boy Siakon project.
You see the whole concept and the whole idea.
The whole idea, 7 songs, 7 live songs.
It's the title is not the same.
First track on the project, your friend, Hip Life Anthem. So Hip Life Anthem, Mekasafa, and I say me Hip Life, you know what to say, Onipa.
Okay.
And all be questions. Say, Namosimewu, Ada Namosimewu, Namiwu ya, Dabe Namiwu ye. And so our body na a ball me ye, Ebusha Penya was so by account, mammy. Na Mosimewu, Trinibenia the ball me ye. So Hip Life is asking questions. I'm here. You guys are not paying attention to me, and you're telling me, say, I don't exist anymore. So that is track 1, the Hip Life Anthem.
My uncle team Rassia,
Okay.
I gotta be swift, I know pahe, ebaneyo. Ebaneyo, ntikanyane dundum, yeba beso. Yeba beso, amana shramana, my baby, say, WOHO.
Gidiga.
Hip life never ever die. You be the sama
Hey, Hip Life not here to see. Dabadabado. Hey. Unchicha rappers niti na mo fat mo jano patame. Yada ma bomusio. Dio mo set fina be kami get for them Hip Life. Hey, Reggie Rockstone, I was so mammy, yo, but I fought for the because I have reply mo can't some mommy. Hey, or snatch off for my boy Biabonibi. My hawk one could have been tackled at Waboniti. Yeah, now very fan was sent call bay get you when I'm the bay get my get me to be. What to do Abuano when we had a tramp sound of my Benny. Bonnie Dimbo Musia, Master Assassin Benny, and you be ye, at the end, and then I'm all walking. And we are who you're from, so you're not chat. Hip life, obsessed with this life, oh, hard a back. Seg like, all we had was the Michael, but
Life is no hype, it's high life and it's our life.
Check it out, yo. Hip life now you share go, yo. Cause I hurry now, yeah. Check it out. Hip life now you share go, yo. check it out, yo. Shegu, yeah. Hey, see, now I could have you, Chegwe, a hip life, not yet, see, dabadu. Aye. What do you mean to Mamon to my sit? One so me, we me tough Marcus, Yamunti Minta Murifia, won't trouble in Comachinko Samase, we walk out Cassia and Yanko Ponchebu to me. Nama former Bamo rapid, someone to Mobonabo bracket, or Rafi Sansana Yellow Bebania share concert party, and then in our natching. Yanamo matching, Yan Shini Yanya being fan castable datching. Hip life would have been a musian when you swan a would be. Chenebana with the body, Yenu don't know go me. Your mark, I see a one wolf in the bodyguard now, me. Somebody anyway, you wish your penny, show me the money. Make come on, I hip life, I will never die. My yes, seppo. Hip life, I will never dry. When you are penny, how life say hip life for no they cry. My 12 mama, what different opinion, no? Hey, yeah.
Let's just say what to my woman no obia to reply.
Obia.
Wow, Felicia only one ya dream.
Reply. Very easy. Send me them come out dream.
Let's just say obia reply says yeah.
Dabi.
Let's say obia reply let's just say no challenger. Hip life is winning.
It's still there. It's still alive and kicking.
Now when they say empenyufo no my hip life na ngina ye ntina and then new generation in person be so mu ye na say they feel say and no ye empenyufo the let's create ours.
I'm say two ni nyina aka ho. Two ni nyina and you might be bro a young getting a right. That is back then empenyufo no said you can you know ya managina ye anka ye managina ye anka a bit attractive I'm a current generation instead of saying that we want to create ours they would also have actually followed the same way say anka by this time hip life is still hip life but a chance rembu may assure say since I started they definitely you will gain grounds again and then put certain structures right make structures now a bit to say right now, so all DSPs no so you need a category for hip life. Intino. So me I make us say hip life.
You will be able to say any DSP the minimum the crow, but you can win
distribution platforms in America.
Audio Max, Spotify,
Intino. Me I make hip life no so me person me upload the menu ma hemfa category ben as genre ben me de beshe. Into that is one thing we should start paying attention to. Say it's means category way distribution platforms no so definitely boys no be bring hip life, but hemfa and no fan share. Into no say it's me putting your maybe writer. Me sure say definitely hip life. Maybe who is there? This is the only genre that we can capitalize on and take it international. Hip life, high life, these two anyway.
And
that is original. We don't struggle to do this. It's see most of the boys are faking. Most of the Ghanaian musicians are faking to be what they are not. They don't look original. My craft in the crown so in your fit. But me over the years, Afrobeat is my ibida. But me compare Afrobeats ni we are my and the hip life na my na. I feel like I'm in my comfort zone
with the hip life
and I deliver best with this. Like me who said this is us. It's not just about me. I know say many artists if they should focus on hip life, it will bring the beauty of their craft out.
Don't you also think, say, artists they are giving the audience what they want?
Yes, the audience. That was my perception before I dropped this project. So I do a crowd drop is that what the audience want? Would they accept it? But let me be honest with you. Over the years I've done music, I haven't had any better reception than this particular project. Project where I'm a dream say with their hip life the reception to this particular project has been the best so far in my career as an artist. Talk of the platforms that I've been.
Make you spam.
I'm telling
more
you,
than expected expectations.
I'm telling you. And if we pay more attention to say audience know what they accept, I think say you better one way in this, but if we are not scared, we take risk and we take certain challenges and we try to be we diversify our craft. Definitely, Because the more who push him on, not the more they are getting in tune to whatever you are presenting
What the
to them.
tata one more? I saw my crab and I was winning.
O tata and sa.
Obedi.
Oba crowd chasing about come na ujade chidia. We losing. But to call 1, 2, 3 no, I call in near break. Giving and then so yeah, sure says you push ya, you boha ebefa. Because hip life is a very nice sound. Hip life is a beautiful genre, but yeah, you pay attention to it.
Pay attention.
This year, hip life will be 30 years this year.
When you need.
Yeah.
On the constitution, yeah, you are for constitution. I mean, you can 32 years and 30.
Ntino, you can imagine hip life is 30 this year. What do we have to show? How are we going to even celebrate?
How are we going to exhibit it?
Let
other world and conform more different world need to know. Say this is for Ghanaians.
Yes.
This is what they have.
Yes. So, ebefa, maybe that's how I see it. Because me, for instance, this project is just one step of that 1,000-mile journey that I want to start. Subsequent projects to come are all going to be hip life.
And I mean, so talking for my generation, no, auto hip life and high life because you're penny sem do.
Exactly.
In terms of also very so by say
yes. Yeah, there's that stigma, but
and also can one be almost soon to me only. That's a crowd then I know what to do na crowd and penny same tennis and then I in a
but media to me family who say hamimpo I feel say the mindset that is I think is the mindset. If you have the right mindset, if you are strong over here, oh man, maybe you wouldn't let certain things get to you. Into me, that's how I see it. Okay, it is me, because what I'm doing, I feel that this is right. This is what I can deliver. This is what the people will love me for. Why not? The other can be a back case.
It can be your back case.
Yeah.
And I think the artists are more and they should stay original to their or more originality.
Yeah.
Don't follow like trends.
Yeah.
Baby. And also to me divert to
as a sound trajectory craft over here now. You wouldn't even understand. You wouldn't understand.
Me kwa him fan. Yes, I'm the chassis, but no.
What's where free dream no any vision no.
Yeah.
And that is one thing I like this guy for. Family. You understand? And he has even improved on that particular craft.
Something
very unique. So and also Family is more like high life. But me, I see Family as high life, hip life. I don't see Family as an Afrobeat artist. Yeah,
inti see how what the mention your top 5 hip life artists.
Over the years, like from then to now.
Yes.
Hey, top 5 there. I wouldn't say they are my top 5, but Omona they easily come to mind. Then I'll mention Kwade. I'll mention Obrafo, I'll mention Reggie Rackstone, I'll mention Nkase, I'll mention Bookback.
Obrafo, Kwade, Reggie Rackstone, Bookback, and
Nkase.
Nkase 5.
Many sure say Nkase and put you anymore.
Minimum no I'm to machine show you so that I'm machine bunting.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that is
pain. So many like easily come to mind.
And my craft was influenced by what they did. Yeah.
On my soul rumor there will be a say.
Yeah. I looked up to them. I listened to them a lot.
You still listen to them?
Yes.
Mommy 5, like current hip life artist 5. Current.
Now currently, no boys no who's a hip life artist. Who was so be I'm an Afrobeat artist, I'm an Afrobeat not just. See how they be Afro. BBI Afro meaning
Afro life. Then there's a
no, there was Obi can BBC Afro life. Like Obi can Afro life. Can you imagine?
Also Afro life artist.
Afro life. What's your Afro life? Because of high life. Obeka say high life, you know. But what Felicia or the Afro ne can. I mean, you see, and I so no yem pese like Yebeka say. We na why ntie nyina ye follow obi a person ye kase me na me di way by because hip life era no e bedu baby na fe the amanfo starting so if out of hip life and they were trying to create their own genres and my distortion by ntie hip life
Obi episode originator.
Yes.
Episode originator. Back to the EP, no.
Yeah.
7 songs. The anthem, Bosiako, and
There is Hip Life Anthem. There is Setra Jamase. There is Kokotako. There is Boisiako. There is Party Mystic. Sister Aisha and Amugu. These are the 7 songs. So Setra Jamase no ye a baby I boni say Odifobia ni animunyam ewoni chrome. And that is what Setra Jamase talks about. Kokotako ye obi oya hand time. Nti I don't know me feature Strongman and Loretta Labi on the Kokotako.
And Sister Aisha no feature Edem.
Edem, yeah. We feature Edem was Sister Aisha no so.
I don't know if Sister Aisha.
Sister Aisha, to all the girls or all the ladies out there, say, never change for anybody.
Never change for anybody.
Yeah, just be you. You'll be able can be. Just stay true to yourself. Be original.
Be original.
Yeah.
Into EP, no, even your wife.
The EP is out everywhere on every streaming platform. Spotify, iTunes, AudioMac, Boomplay, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. My whole Sister Aisha, and Yambo my telephone.
Okay.
What do you want?
Don't change your style, baby, I like you. They say you bad, but I don't care. Me see my sodium back coming to you. Kilimanjaro, you the kind of girl I want right now. So say I'm China man in cool.
But you're for the summer to say what to.
Mana yen.
Am I in senses for the ladies?
Poison. See another man chinga. Something must kill them money day for your body. Oh. Hey, my body die time. Breaking heart way dog gum. Me I they like calm. I won't keep on so I expect calm. You say you know they like calm. Now she gets somebody they very good bad girl. Don't change your style cause me I they like calm. Yeah, we vibe on them. First now me doing say hype on them. But right now me who know say what type on them. Be expensive for this side you know. Some pewa dog you know. So frewa Sean you know. If something must kill a man then it be something for your body. Suske. Don't change your style baby. I like you. I like it like that. They say you bad but I don't care. I like it like me see my sodium back coming to you. You the kind of girl I want right now. Yeah, so say on pewa, China man in cool, meba befawa, one man in poison, be another man chinchinga. Something must kill a money day for your body, yo.
I never come back. My was a free body, no.
Obano.
Mon penezo send me free body embramasi.
Oh, that be and you say
Samson for
say enku was ano. And you say be a kun you were free we are say an answer be but like you know would you be kumio sad you know.
And I entra na mokeka.
I mean a mad ye a map and a dance you say a moment chimi yo mode.
I love you.
Also ba no kind of creature no mpe. A man pen no cre. Intino.
Yes, yeah, I catch them one. Muno be shed up with him come fire when you see him.
Oh, World Men Association. You should have a meeting. You who say?
You penno.
Oh no, say you can't them. They go much one I am with it. Oba where you yempa kind of crash.
Hey, son, I'm what here?
No crap, I make catch you.
Yes, I love you, na.
Oh, it be no crap. I love you. They be no crap. Me say me catch my girlfriends. Me donna. I know they no crap. But any bibia any obabia na catchings I love you no crap.
They so be them who say no cra na say no cra. How would you know?
Jo can no nipa na all can no be who say no cra na no crap.
Na me may receive an dey minim.
Receive and also actions no betre. Nipa na all can actions wait me ache. Say no cra na no crap. Say no dey what candidate. They say action speaks louder than words.
No crap.
You know the I don't so ho.
And also ho. Project and how far so far how is it doing?
Is doing wonderful. Like it's doing great. So far, no, I think that we really dropped in on September last year, 1st September, and release and we have been almost everywhere. And we are looking at series of activities this particular year, and we've had an orchestra rendition to one of the songs, which is the Boesiakon song, and that has received massive. I mean, like the reception for that particular one has been really massive. So we are looking at other orchestra renditions for some of the songs as well, which I'm even having a concert with the National Symphony Orchestra this March, which we are going to do orchestra rendition to the other songs as well. And you know, that is one thing that I keep saying is that see hip life, you know, say one big tree with different branches are, I think that it will be very, very fruitful. Because we have Kumasi for Nupu boys in the Asaka. I'm a friend of Ghanaian drill, but Ghanaian drill hip life. Into Yehuni said this is hip life, but then we have sub-genres under hip life. I will fly. The rendition that I did with the orchestra, I still called it hip life. My friend orchestra, I still called it hip life. And with that performance, there is nowhere in the world that we can compete with such a performance. But it's still hip life. It's still hip life. It's not Afrobeat. It's not my piano. With the promotion area, we are looking at series, and we are also going to have concert as well. We are going to have club and pub tours just to promote the hip life agenda.
Okay, promotion means that we can over fat dancers and our TikTok is creative content. And
many be makasa. But almost charge pa.
Almost to say.
Nanzo when we be pa.
Yeah.
So sometimes I weigh the options and then me share the ones that I can easily do and then I do it. But I've spoken to some of them and then definitely because some of the songs on the album are danceable songs.
Aisha, you say danceable
Sister Aisha, for instance. I have Party Mystic with Kofi Mole, also another danceable song. So we are looking at and see how best they can also come on board. Mediano. Into say bibiano budget. You don't just do anything anyhow. So we deal with budget. Into say share budgets now, then we look at what we can allocate to what at that particular moment. Into they are still in the chain. Share how best because right now they're TikTok on a far Ghana. That's how I see it. You know, the new moody income.
Yami will show me brave, so when you have a children come on.
But that's it.
Nice crowd. And I'm never film and a bone come on. And you may have muti a film Kokotaku. Kokotaku, same way you come on, I'll show you, but your last words.
My last words is hip life, your original sound. Hip life, high life. I keep saying hip life and high life because these are the two sounds that most of the artists in the industry right now, that is what made them. That is what made some of them even travel outside of the country for the first time. That is what put food on the table for many of them. But I say, so let's reconnect back to hip life. Let's fall back in love with hip life. This year, hip life at 30. Let's celebrate hip life big. One day we were hip hop for 1 year and hip hop at 50. Like it was everywhere.
It was massive.
Because they had something to show. And I mean, him say hip life, and so yeah, well, you maybe a bit to me. I'm a man for who say hip life was the real deal. That is my last words. And everybody, you can follow me on all platforms at Fimfim_GH everywhere. And my last request, Mpacho Mpeso posted.
Mpacho Nkasamre.
Mpacho Medasi.
If you have me, I'm come up.
Medasi.
Mpacho Mati. And then in Fimfim, and then won't come up your level of Facebook. The mission will be able to meet you in Bia. The Felicia Osei. Fine girls, you know, class prefect.
Onua 95.1 FM. Yeah, Junimo.